So hi guys, welcome to the channel Learn Concepts with Nikhil, Discover, Learn and Grow. So in the previous video, we have learned about different types of environments in the IT industry, right? Like development industry, testing industry, and all these environments, like production environment, as well as UAT environment, staging environment. करके. In this particular video, we'll be learning about test environment. Why? Because we are, as a business analyst, we'll be focusing more on test environment. So what is test environment? Test environment is nothing but where testers do testing, right? It is intuitive by seeing the word only. So a test environment is a controlled setup where software applications are tested for quality, functionality, and performance before deployment. So in this testing environment, right, testers will be testing your functionality as well as your performance. Performance is nothing but non-functionality only, right? So they will be testing your functional as well as non-functional requirements and non-functional features. As simple as that. They will be testing quality, functionality, and performance before deployment. Quality and performance comes under non-functional, and functionality comes under functionality. Like how the system is working. करके. It includes the necessary hardware, software, network configurations, and test data to replicate real-world usage, real-world usages. So you can understand by reading the lines. Key components of test environment, hardware, like what are the key components of test environment करके. Hardware, there will be hardwares like server, storage systems and all. There will be softwares like operating systems. In order to do what you say, in order to testing, we need to have some softwares, right? So yeah, databases, application services, and in order to do some testing on a email and password, we need to have some data, right? So yeah, test data is nothing but the data which is used to what you can say, which is used to test the software, right? It is, we call it as test data management, and we will be learning about that also in the future slides. Configuration and automation tools. So automation tools nowadays, like automation testing is becoming more, what you can say, Selenium is there, right? One of the common tool. Because due to Selenium, because of Selenium, these automation tools, automation is happening fastly for efficient and repeatable test execution, right? So yeah, the importance of a test environment. Having a well-defined test environment is crucial for software development due to the following reasons, right? So ensure software quality without testing, and if you release directly to the production environment, yeah, we don't know how the quality of the software will be, right? So testing is very important before releasing it to deployment, or like before releasing it into production environment. Next is reduces production failures, right? It's quite intuitive. It will be reducing the failures. For example, you are testing the software which has been developed by the developers. If there are any failures, you can catch them upfront only, right? You can catch them upfront. You can say the issues to the development team so that they can work on it again, right? So it will be reducing production failures. It will be minimizing the production failures, mimics real world scenarios. So like we will be using the test cases, right? There will be like use cases only. We will be having test cases that are written by testers. So they will be mimicking the real world, and they will be doing the test cases. They will be doing the testing. Supports a different testing types like functional, performance, security, regression. I will be saying about all these testing types in the next video. Now we will be having a overview understanding of test environment, right? So there are many types of tests like functional testing, non-functional testing, performance testing, as well as maintenance testing, regression testing, automation testing, acceptance testing, smoke testing, beta testing, alpha testing, sanity testing. There are many types of testings. We will be discussing about them in detail in the next video. But as of now, I will be giving the overview of test environment and test data environment, test data management. Improves efficiency. Like as you can say, we can catch, we can क्या हम पकड़ सकते हैं, we can catch the issues related to functionality, performance, and all these, and we can directly assign them to we can directly again assign to development team so that they can make some changes and updates. So it improves efficiency too of the software or of the product. Test data management in test environment. In test data management is a process of creating, managing, and using realistic, secure, and relevant data for testing purpose. As simple as that. You will be using the data which looks realistic, right? Which looks realistic. You may be creating, you may be managing, or you will be taking the data from other sources, and you'll be doing testing, right? It will be looking realistic data. Key aspects of test data management: test data masking, hiding sensitive information while maintaining data integrity. As simple as that, right? That is called data masking. You will be hiding the sensitive information like customer details and all while maintaining data integrity, and you will be using the you will be using that data to in order to test the software, right? Data subsetting, using a portion of production data to speed up testing real world data. So synthetic data generation, creating dummy data that mimics real world scenarios. So like you'll be creating dummy data, duplicate data, which replicates or which mimics, which will be exactly like real world data. Version controller, managing different versions of tested data for consistency. Okay, it's like you can understand, right? No need to explain. Yeah. Challenges in data, tested data management, data privacy issues. So when you're doing tested data management, right? When you're creating data, or when you're taking the data of the real world, you need to follow some rules, some complaints, right? Must comply with GDPR and HIPPO. I think these are the data related, what you can say, data related regulations. So you need to follow the regulations, and you need to do test data. Data freshness, outdated data can lead to inaccurate test results. So your data should be modern, your data should be new, and it should be fresh. These are the challenges. Performance impact. Larger test data sets can slow down testing processes, right? So data should be not large test data sets. It should be as per the you understood, right? Like you have to have a minimal data in order to do the testing. Overview of software testing, right? Yeah, this is our last slide. In the next video, we will be discussing in detail about software testing and different types of testing in the software testing. So software testing is a process of evaluating and verifying. See, first we have learned about testing, but we didn't learn about, we have learned about test environment only. Like test environment is nothing but we will be doing tests. It may be some modules, one module, two module, or integration of module. But software testing is something we will be testing the entire software, right? Software testing is a process of evaluating, verifying that a software application needs its intended, meets its intended requirements and is free of defects. In simple words, we can say software testing is nothing but we will be testing the total environment, total system, or total software, right? Total product, total software product. It helps ensure reliability, security, and high performance. These are actually we will be testing functional, non-functional testings. So that we will be discussing in detail in the next video. So goals of software testing: detects defects. Okay, detect the defects early, right? It will be detecting the defects. Defects are nothing but issues. So it will be detecting the issues. We will go with the issues. There is some rhyming problem. So it will be detecting or identifying the issues present in the software, and we can assign the issues again to development team. So that is the use of software testing. Next is ensure software meets user expectations. As simple as that, right? See, users have some expectations with our software. Our software, like users want our software to solve their problem, right? So it will be ensuring that their problem is solving kya karke. Like, is the problem solving for them? Is the problem of the users is solving with our problem, with our software kya karke? So it ensures that user expectations are met with our software. That is nothing but is it what you can say, is it solving the problem of users or not karke? Overall, improve overall product quality. As simple as that, it is quite intuitive. Reduce risks before deployment, right? So before deployment, before releasing it to the original production environment, it will be reducing the risks. And this is all about a test environment. In the next video, in the next video, we will be learning about types of tests in software testing. Yeah, bye.